Mhm.
Sorry, I'm just trying to plug in my phone. Are we live?
We are live.
Okay, awesome. So my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm a self-published author of young adult paranormal romance. You're on my YouTube channel. And I have a guest with me today.
Hi, my name's Bree Buonomo. As on screen, I have a YouTube channel as well, and I am not published yet, but I write adult fantasy and kind of a little bit of everything, short stories, poetry of all genres.
Yeah, cool. I'm not very good at writing poetry.
I love it. And I actually, like, this year, I got back into it because it had been so long since I wrote something, but I'm one of those poets who, like, I really need something and an idea to come to me before, because I can't just sit down and write something. But in July, during Camp Nano, I was just on a writing spree, and I wrote, I think, 3.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I'm going to try, I think I'm going to try to submit one to the New Yorker.
Ooh.
I'm aiming high, but I'm like, why not?
One of my teachers in my grad program is the legal, I guess the lawyer for the New Yorker.
How cool.
Yeah, he's teaching us all about libel.
That is, hey, I mean, it's important stuff, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. Good morning, Regina. Good morning, Haley. They have both said it is 6 a.m. where they are, so goodness gracious.
You guys are killing it.
I know. Good morning, Nina. Hello, Kelly. I'm sorry you're streaming at the same time.
Oh, no.
It's so hard these days to not like conflict.
I just kind of like, you have to roll with it.
Yeah. Haley wants to know what we're working on today. I will answer that in a moment. But Regina says you should aim high.
Thank you. That is my thing is that I'm not necessarily aiming high. Like, I'm aiming above where I'm at. But if I do land high, I'm accepting it no matter what.
Oh, of course. Good morning, Haley. Hope you slept well. Haley was on my channel last night.
Yeah, I did. I didn't say much, but I had popped in just to kind of watch her a little bit while I was trying to get ready, because I was just all over the place last night. But it seems like it was a good live stream.
Thank you. Hello, Waffle Hoarder 9. Yeah. Okay.
So you're on our time zone.
Yes. Yeah. 6 a.m. I am still in dreamland.
I think my
alarm a really bad day having just gone to sleep.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, what? I was talking over you.
You're fine. I was just gonna say, I'm like, I think my alarm went off at 6:30, and I was just like, no.
I think August, I was like, oh, I want to start waking up at 7, so I can have more writing time in the day because my nights will now be taken up by grad school classes. And it's like, sometimes I do, and most days I still wake up at 8.
Yeah, you start to get in that mind frame. Usually for me, I'm my 7 a.m. So 6 a.m. still kind of a struggle, but by 7 a.m. I'm always up.
Yeah. I woke up on time, and then my mom and I were pretty sure my dog did something in the house, but we can't find it. So we were like trying to find that. Okay, so if you have been to my channel before and you've done writing sprints with me, welcome back. You might have noticed that the title of this video is different. Instead of called Plant a Forest with Me, this is called Trees and Tarot because my lovely co-host also likes tarot cards. We will still be using the Forest app for the writing sprints, but we will also be drawing tarot cards for writing prompts if people want to use them. Obviously, they are not mandatory. Quickly, Haley, yes, I'm wearing. Yeah. I'm very quick to break out my fall stuff because I kind of run cold. So I always am in fall where before my mom.
It's like 40 degrees right now where
Okay,
I live, and I hate
no. I'm much warmer where I am. Let's see.
My high is 60 degrees today, and I'm sad.
Okay, I'm at 54. My high is 64.
You're a little bit better than me.
Yeah. Where are you?
Pennsylvania.
Okay. I'm
And
in
like northeast Pennsylvania, so like the top of it.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. While I shuffle my tarot cards, because I think we'll alternate
Sure.
who draws. So you'll draw first, but
Okay.
you'll draw first and last because we're gonna do 3 writing sprints, 20 minutes each. But where'd the question go? Asking what we're working on. There we go. So if you want to answer that.
Sure. So I decided that I'm going to take advantage of the tarot prompts today because my NaNoWriMo project is going to be a completely new project for me. I'm going to be making an adult fantasy satire where it's making fun of the chosen one trope. So I'm going to do some free writes today and just kind of get to know my main character through the prompts of the tarot cards. So I'm going to put her in scenarios and just kind of write and see where we're getting.
Cool. Don't drop a tarot card. I'm doing this on my desk. Like a little pull out where I keep my keyboard. And because of that, I almost always drop a card as I'm doing
Always.
Like if I shuffle anywhere else, I'm fine. But because I'm obviously at my desk while streaming right now.
Yeah. Also, I brought 2 decks down just because I thought they fit the writing theme. So if you guys are interested in me pulling one of each, I have my Game of Thrones tarot, which is what I'm going to use first. But I also have my Oracle deck, which is Literary Witches.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll do one of each.
I was about to say like you could just stick with one, and then you told me what the other one was. I was like, you gotta.
Yeah, they're both like writing related. So
yeah. Okay, if people want to pop what they're working on down below, I'm about to pop the code for the room in. Do you want me to just invite you, Bree, or are you not going to be using the Forest app today?
I don't know how, like every time someone tries to invite me, I cannot figure out how to accept it. So
okay, just go open your Forest app.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to invite you, and it's going to pop up, and you click accept.
Okay, let's try it. There's nothing.
Why?
I'm not crazy.
That's so weird.
Yeah, like this is why
popping up. Are your notifications turned off?
Maybe. I have I defaulted all of my apps to stop sending me notifications because I was picking up my phone too much. So let me change that. That might be the issue.
Okay, I'm gonna remove the invitation so that when I invite you again, it pops up.
It says allow plant together notifications.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just me. According to my husband, I am the problem with everything. I'll just join.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't know why that
It's not you, it's definitely me. I will have to like play with it off camera, and that way I'll be ready for the next time.
I mean, if you ever want to like Skype or something and like troubleshoot. Had I been more on it today, you're okay early to the stream.
Listen, okay. I'm impressed that I woke up and showered before this. So,
woo! Okay, so the tree room is set, and the moment you pull a card.
Okay. So we got the Queen of Spears upside down. So she's actually Daenerys, if you guys want to see the art.
Oh, cool.
Trying to like block me so it focuses, but okay. So I'm using my cheat sheet because I'm still learning everything.
Oh, I am too. I know my deck pretty well, but
yeah. I have a starter deck And honestly, like the best way that I've been using it is like because the pictures are so detailed, I'm learning that if you just like use the pictures intuitively,
Yeah.
it works so well and you like I get a really good accurate reading. However, some of these like even this one to some degree like it's not as descriptive, so you don't have as much to go off of. But
Oh yeah, my deck is really minimal. Uh so I have to like look
yeah.
up a lot.
All
Whereas
right.
my
So
mom's deck has a lot more imagery.
yes, yes. So the Queen of Spears, I feel like my cards are just always yelling because the key meaning of this card is creativity. But more specifically reversed, it's showing a person who thrives on chaos and is usually the cause of it. So and then it also says, you know, it could be relationships suffering from third parties. So I would say for this prompt, you should write someone who is deliberately trying to create chaos in your scene.
I like that. Again, the prompt is optional, but I think it's a pretty cool prompt.
I will also
Um,
write it in the chat.
yes, do that, and then I will pop it up on screen. And then we're going to start the first sprint soon. Welcome, Brandon. Congratulations, Regina, on your vampire sequel passing 78,000 words. Good morning, better days are here, Zellers. Haley's working on an assassin fantasy book.
Always love those.
Yes. I'm waiting for our YouTube to get your. There we go. Okay. So we're going to start the sprint in 3, 2, 1. See you in 20 minutes. that was the end of the first sprint. How did people do? How'd you do, Bree?
I think I did pretty good. I did write 473 words.
Ooh.
And I pretty much, my scene was just the girl. So like I said, it's a play on the chosen one. So I was trying to think of like what would be chaotic. So I'm like, okay, well, if she thought she was the chosen one and she didn't get it, and now she's trying to steal the wand back, that'd probably
that would be great.
Yeah. So that's kind of what my scene was. But I ended up just like getting really bogged down. Well, in a good way, but I got bogged down with like her creeping around. So we never actually got to her stealing anything.
Oh, well, I mean, that's okay.
It was a free write, so I'm not mad.
Yeah. I was busy doing administrative stuff. Like I had to transfer some files to my iPad for homework, and I had recently bought an upgrade to a plugin for my website for like when I list the events on my website. I wanted to be able to have a calendar view in addition to.
I love that.
So yeah.
Hey, administrative stuff is fun. I mean, it's good to do it during sprints because then it's like you're being productive in more than one way.
Yeah. Okay, Regina wrote 210 and edited 195. Awesome. Haley did 361 words, coffee, and breakfast. Yeah, I was eating a little bit of breakfast during the sprint too.
It seems like a lot to get done in 20 minutes, so.
I know, those 20 minutes went by really fast this time.
They did.
The code for the new room is on the screen for anyone who wants to join. Waffle Hoarder got 755 words, some of which I edited, most of which were copied and pasted. Cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Definitely feel like it's so easy to get like once you get in the flow of things, like 20 minutes is one of those times where I just think like it can be magical for people.
Oh yeah, I can't do like a sprint that's shorter. Like, I mean, 15 maybe, but like generally not. And like anything shorter than 15, I'm like, that wasn't anything. Like that wasn't even a warm up. You know, like when people are like, oh, let's do a warm up sprint of like 10. I'm like,
it's so hard. Yeah. I don't mind 10-minute sprints, but like I'd probably not. I like to do like 15 to warm up, and then like depending on where we're ending, sometimes I'll do 10 just to be like last minute, like you've been writing this entire time, like just get some extra words down.
Yeah. I mean, my sprints, I kind of, because they're 2 hours long, I'm just like, if I do 3 20-minute sprints, it's guaranteed an hour of whatever.
Sure,
and it also gives like an hour of like chit-chatting. So CB did 300 words while working on something in the synopsis for Nano Prep.
Oh, nice.
And Haley added 9 words while editing. Cool.
All progress.
Okay, I'm going to draw a card, and we're going to see what it means together.
Yay.
Okay, 9 of Pentacles.
Ooh, I do love that card.
Yeah, I'm trying to not have the glare of my light on it. Yeah, so my cards are very minimalistic, as you can see. And I'm going to find the meaning of that card. It wasn't reversed, so that makes it easier.
Yeah.
It means investments, earned money, and new projects. So I'm going to take a page out of Keelan Rivers' Spiller Quill and say if you want to work on a new project, do that. If not, if you don't want to work on a new project, how about the prompt is then something pays off for your character, like an investment pays off for your character, whatever that means to you.
I like it. I mean, technically I'm already working on a new project, so that works.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to like make you work on like another new project.
I know. Honestly, though, I mean, it's kind of funny because if I continue with the scene that I was writing, technically, it doesn't benefit the main character, but like it will benefit the the boy who was actually chosen instead.
Oh, that's funny.
Mm.
I have put the prompt in the chat. Um, I believe a lot of people are in the group. Oh, and it is 9:40. So let's start
Good time.
in 3, 2, 1, go. Someone killed the tree, so I don't know what happened. So we might do we might do a fourth sprint that's shorter at the end.
Oh no. That's so sad.
I don't know what happened. And the new Forest app update doesn't tell you who killed the
Uh,
tree.
I guess we can't call him out, but
I know.
well, better. I mean, hey, I'm fine with doing a fourth sprint and
Yeah.
um not talking as much in between.
Yes, I'm fine. But sorry about that. We
It's all
people
good.
worried about the tree. We will do another. Back to writing. Time's up. How did people do?
Let's see. I did 354 words that time.
Ooh.
Definitely taken me a lot longer than I anticipated, which is good.
I did 170 words in a YouTube script.
Ooh.
And then I replied to some comments on my YouTube video. So I need to count those words for Milwordy. Regina, if you're still here, thank you so much for your comment on my Xana Don't video. For some reason, YouTube ate it and had it as like held for review, even though there was nothing problematic in the comment. And then I couldn't see it through the website. So I was finally like, oh, maybe through the app. And I did. It was a lovely comment. So thank you. We found out who, okay, Doll came in. Hello, Doll. I did see you come in. I just didn't want to interrupt the stream again. Yeah, Doll woke up, wasn't sprinting, and was researching Pitch Wars. Good idea.
I'm also going to be doing that this weekend.
Haley killed the tree because she shared the stream on Instagram, so I'll forgive you.
I mean, promotion is always great.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Haley, Natalie picking up the phone did not kill the tree. It's leaving the app. It's not whether or not you pick up your phone. Yeah, sorry, Haley. As Al said, you are the tree assassin, but it's okay. Hey, other Haley was writing a battle scene. Awesome. Yeah. I like battle scenes. They're hard for me to write because I see it so clearly in my head, but I'm like, but I have to.
What are the words that accompany it?
Yeah. And then let's see. Hi, Diane. So because someone killed a tree, we're actually going to be doing 2 more sprints. So I'm going to keep this chit chat to a minimum so we have time to fit in 2 more sprints.
Yeah.
CB,
we're gonna kill it.
Yeah. CB wrote 191 words in a one shot. Okay, so I'm assuming you took the prompt to start a new project. Like, I know you're writing a large pepperoni fanfic, but you said one shot, so maybe.
What is pepperoni? Maybe am I too old for this?
It's Tony and Pepper Potts.
Oh, okay.
Tony Stark and Pepper Potts.
Yeah, no, as soon as you said that, I knew who you were talking about, but I don't, man, I feel like I'm not updated on my fandom names.
That's okay. Oh, Regina edited 410 words, and thank you again for the beautiful comment. Nina wrote 218, Waffle 258. Haley wrote 72 words of the battle scene and then got distracted by her cat. That's totally fine.
Yeah, it happens.
Excerpt. All I ever see when I look in the mirror is all the faults. That's so sad, but also unfortunately true. Yeah.
Yep.
434 words. Awesome.
Great words.
Haley promises not to Instagram for the rest of the stream. But I appreciate it. So I am going to share that story. And I realized during that stream that I was an idiot, Bree, because I forgot to tag you when I had shared it, so you couldn't share my thing to yours. But I shared your thing to mine. So, and we got people. So.
Yeah. You are absolutely fine. I won't take offense at all.
I was like, oh, I'll tag you. And then guess who didn't tag who?
I feel like I do that kind of stuff all the time, especially when you like post. If it's like an Instagram post, I think Twitter's the worst though because you can't edit the tweets.
Oh, that's so bad. Yeah.
So that's when I get really mad if I like have a typo or I forgot to tag someone or hashtag, and I'm like, oh, now I gotta restart the whole thing.
But I'm really annoyed with Instagram comments because like it never autocorrects. Like if it says autocorrect, and if I don't like hit space or select the correction, it doesn't automatically do it, whereas it does for a text, and I'm just like,
Yep, I've noticed that too because I had a weird typo, but like it changed like it was one of those words that like you just change one letter and it means something else, and I was like, oh no, we can't have that because it was like it ended up being like inappropriate or something. So it's like that sounds bad.
What's so funny is I texted my mom yesterday that Ratched had come out on Netflix, which is like an origin story for Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And it's
Oh,
done by Ryan Murphy, and Sarah Paulson is Nurse Ratched.
oh my God, that okay.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense. I didn't realize when I saw the preview that it was for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So
Yeah.
interesting.
And so I texted my mom, Ratched came out on Netflix. And my mom texted me back, she's like, what the hell's watched?
Oh
Because
my
instead
God.
of Ratched, it said watched. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even like autocorrect must have slipped in at the last minute.
My gosh. Yeah, and that's another thing too, where it's like I'll change it to like a word that it technically makes sense, but not in the context you're using it.
Bree, I'm going to let you hop into the tree room, and then you can pull a card. And then because we're doing an extra sprint, I will pull a second card for the fourth one.
Absolutely. Let me make sure that I want to make the room because I just realized I didn't join it before. Okay, so we have my witch deck then, and we're going to pull. We got bees. So we didn't get a literary witch, but we got bees instead. So I like this deck because it separates from like the witches, like the literary witches, and then it has like all the things that they would need for like crafting.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
All right. So let me just find the bees. The other thing about this too is I think it works with prompts really well because it just gives you like 3 things that are associated with the card and not like a whole explanation.
Okay, I'm going to type the prompt in. Actually, no, I'm going to let you type the prompt in so you have your name because it's from your deck, but yeah.
Yeah, so this makes a lot of sense. So bees are togetherness, work, and treasures. Ooh. So I feel like easy enough for this prompt. We should write a scene where your characters are working together in order to achieve or gain some kind of treasure. So whether that is literal treasure or something that they would hold dear to them.
Yeah, I like that as a prompt. I'm going to let you type that in and I'll pop it up on screen. CB says bees are so cute and necessary, which is very, very true.
Yes, I feel like the literary one works really, really well for prompts.
So I had watched Carol Brown's tarot deck tour, and one of their decks was this one that they had gotten for like to tell a certain story. And it like was perfect for like a story that I'm going to be writing in the future. So I got the deck too. And the art is like very cyberpunk.
Ooh, I love it.
I considered using that, but given I'm more comfortable with my other deck, I was like, I want to stick to one for now.
I have 2 Oracle decks and I think I have 4 tarot decks, but I'm always in the mood for more.
I have older Oracle decks, but like they don't really speak to me anymore. And I'd mostly gotten them when I was a kid. I was like, oh, they're pretty, but like they didn't necessarily actually speak to me. Whereas the Oracle deck I have now, Threads of Fate. First of all, it's gorgeous, but it speaks to me perfectly. So
I'm there with you. I love that's my other Oracle deck. But just to get I just pulled one of the witch cards just to kind of show the artwork.
Ooh, Virginia Woolf.
Yeah, that's what I figure. I'm like, oh, I feel like she's a good spirit. But it's just like this kind of, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like simple yet like super elegant, and it looks like someone just painted it fresh. I love it.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to start the sprint because it is 10:10 and we want to have time for one more. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Do not leave the forest app if you're in the room.
Save the trees, guys.
Yes. Don't kill the tree.
Our time's up.
Yep, just saw it. The tree grew. No one killed it. Woohoo!
That's a victory.
Okay. I'm setting up the forest room for the next one. Hello, Devin.
Hi, Devin.
We have one more sprint to go. Natalie hides the phone underneath the blanket to prevent him grabbing it and to prevent her son from grabbing it, so that's smart. Gina got another 400 words edited.
That's great.
I
did 386 words that time. Ooh. And my teamwork was trying to help each other not fall off a cliff and die.
That's important.
Yes.
I wrote 271 words that time.
Nice.
I switched to Comic Sans, and I'm pissed at how well that trick actually works.
Oh my God. Yeah, I definitely, now personally, I haven't really done it like fully, but I've definitely seen how it can change so dramatically just by looking at a different font. It's incredible.
Haley did 121. Congrats. Good morning, Maya. I was like, is it still morning? It's still morning.
It is still morning. You are right.
My mom was texting me in the middle of that sprint about our plans for later today. So I was like, my mind kind of jumped ahead in time, and I was like, nope, still morning.
Yeah, I feel you, because I also got a text in the middle of that, which didn't answer, so didn't kill any trees, but it was about my plans for later as well.
I texted my mom back through my laptop.
Smart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If I weren't a complete Apple user and like had iMessage, I think I would be using the Forest app a lot less, because I would be like, I need to text them people. Like if they text me, like I have two younger cousins. Sorry, now three. I forgot one was born. I have three younger cousins. But I'm still essentially like the baby of the family, of my generation and my mom's generation. And my mom's generation, some people aren't very good with if you don't respond quickly. And others are, but it's like, and then with my mom, it's like, I try to respond to her as soon as possible.
Yeah, I've been like that too, where I'm trying to use the Forest app, and then someone, like, as soon as you said it, and it, like, because I think it counts down like 10 or 15 seconds that you can like successfully stop it.
Yeah.
It'll literally be like 30 seconds and someone will text me and I'm like, I have to answer it. But I have an iPad and usually I answer through that as well. Yeah. Defeats the purpose a little bit, but I mean, at least I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, if you have multiple devices, is a little bit of a worworkaround, but it's still better because you know, better than nothing.
Yeah, I feel like go ahead.
You go.
I was just gonna say, I feel like using the phone is so much quicker than like the iPad, because the keyboard is just your thumbs, whereas like the iPad, I don't have a keyboard for it, so I have to like type and then it delays. So yeah.
363 words for the other. Haley got distracted by adding keywords for my videos. Yep. I mean, keywords are important.
Yep.
Haley's teamwork was the bad guys working together.
Ooh.
That's a twist. I like that.
I like that as well.
I also have the Forest app on my iPad, so I'll actually set them both at the same time sometimes, and surprisingly it works. Okay. People are in the room. So we're going to start so we can end by 11. Let me quickly pull the tarot card for the prompt. 9 of Wands. So I got another 9.
Yeah, you did like a theme.
I sometimes get 9s, but I normally don't get that many 9s. So clearly me telling my deck like I need story prompts. It took it to heart.
I feel like after this, you should look up like what like 9 symbolizes, like in the numerology.
Oh, I know what it means. Hold on.
Oh, do you? Nice.
Yeah, I have way too many notes on this type of stuff on it.
It can come in handy. So
yes. Anyway, I will say quickly, 9 of Wands means experience, clairvoyance, or intuition. So I would have your character like follow their gut or their instinct for something. And nines in general mean fruition, attainment, and fulfillment.
I mean, hey, that's what we're doing a live stream for, right?
Yes. Okay, so we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Do not touch your phone by leaving the app if you are in the forest room. Do not kill the unicorn. that was the end of the sprint.
Yay!
Gonna quickly go through some comments, but while you calculate how much you did, Haley said that me saying "don't kill the unicorn" sounded a lot darker than just a tree.
Oh my god, absolutely.
Yeah. As I said, I was like, this is much darker, but it's getting the gravity of the situation out there. Don't kill the tree. Ashley came in and said hi and to please drop a like. So
Absolutely.
please drop a like. And hello, Ashley. Thank you for coming in. That unfortunately was our last sprint. But I am actually hosting sprints again tomorrow at same time, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but without tarot cards. I'll talk a little bit more about that after we wrap during the last few seconds of our wrap up. Thank you, Waffle Hoarder, for coming. I'm sure you're already gone, but thank you so much. Yay, you're welcome, Regina.
Thanks for joining.
Haley did 333. Goal is to finish 2,000 words this week, and I did. Congratulations. Now over 11,000 words in your book. I mean, the number is much higher than just 11,000, but 415, great. Ashley will try to be here tomorrow. Great. Also, you can always watch the replay of this because we had some cool writing prompts from our tarot decks that we pulled. Regina will see us tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Sierra. I'm so glad you like them.
Yeah.
It is almost 11. So, Bree, do you want to plug yourself one more time?
Sure. So again, I'm Bree Buonomo. I have a YouTube channel under my name, and I do right now I've been doing a lot of writing videos, but I also do some bookish content, and who knows, I might just throw something else out there one day. But I also have some live streams, and I have a live stream coming up next Friday, I think, the 25th at 7 a.m. with Autumn Ashley, and that would be my next one that I'll be participating in. So you guys should definitely join. It is going to be on my channel. But otherwise, yeah, just go follow me there.
Yeah, Bree's channel is linked down below. Follow her there. Follow her on other social media, which you can find through her channel. And her collaborations with Autumn Ashley have always been great in the past, so I recommend their sprint. My name is Zara Hoffman. I'm a self-published author of young adult paranormal romance. I host writing sprints at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday, with a few exceptions when there are writing weekend events, like last weekend during the Author 2 virtual retreat. Normally, I do a thing called Plan to Forest with Me, where we just use the Forest app, but today was Trees and Tarot because we use tarot cards as prompts. I am doing another one of these with Caro Brown. It was scheduled for October 11th, but October 10th to 11th is now going to be the Worldwide Write-a-thon again. So I will be rescheduling my Trees and Tarot stream with Caro, but I'm not sure when. In the meantime, tomorrow I will be on here with Very Bad Books at 9 a.m. So be sure to tune into that if you would like. And I hope you all have a great day.